eat my freaking ice cream because Caitlin ate it.
Oh, dang it, Caitlin.
Damn it, Caitlin.
Okay, you guys, welcome to today's video. We are doing another hair vlogging day. So I am now currently only doing half days because of my pregnancy. So we are now working Tuesdays and Wednesdays half days instead of doing like 10 to 12 clients a day. So we actually only had 3 clients today, and then we're going to be doing Caitlin's hair after those clients, so technically 4. So it is 4 right now, and we're just processing our last client. So even though they're half days, I'm still going to be here till like 7, but that's better than 10 p.m. So I'm going to take you guys on my day. I just told you my last client is processing, so obviously this intro is being filmed at the end of the day, but we've had a really good day and I can't wait for you guys to see. So come join along.
Yeah, come on to the wild side.
Okay, you guys, so first client of the day. She has not had her hair done in quite a while, so she has a lot of natural regrowth. She's actually pretty light naturally, about a level 7, and then she has some faded out golden blonde ends, and she's ideally wanting to be really bright white with a soft root. So I told her we would get her as close as we could today, but she knows that it could take a few sessions. Even though she is a really good canvas to work with, these things do take time, and you don't want to push the limits by trying to do it all in one day. But we did do a pretty heavy highlight with teased out ends. So we did get her pretty light, but we do have probably 1 or 2 more sessions to get her absolutely perfect. I tag teamed this highlight with Caitlin. I have both Caitlin and Stu assisting me on the Wednesdays that I work, and it's so helpful. They both do things the same as me, which is really nice for those of you that are wanting to come to the salon, because I'm not currently taking new clients, but they are, and they are amazing. So I wanted to give her a really detailed hairline, so I sectioned out this little rectangular box at the front of her face, and I'm just doing back-to-back baby lights to brighten it up right there. You can do slices depending on how bright your client wants to be, but I tend to think that back-to-back baby lights look a little more natural and less chunky, and they tend to lift better as well. But if you are doing slices, make sure your sections are really, really thin, because the thicker the section, the harder it's going to lift.
Wish I could hide my head in the clouds. Searching for a reason, came out looking to throw me around, but I'll be holding on forever. I thought that this time you would have to burn me down. I crumbled deep into the feeling that you leave me to drown. Yeah, I'm still holding up together. I thought that this time you would.
All right, so client number 1 is processing, and we now have client number 2 here. She has a lot of natural regrowth, about a level 6, and then faded blonde ends. It's been, I think she said, almost a year since we did her hair last, and she's wanting to go dark. So we have 3 different formulas we're mixing up here. There's a few different steps you have to take since she has those blonde ends when we do take her darker. So the first thing I'm doing is applying Shades EQ, and I'm using this as a filler. I used the formula 8C, 8WG, 8GI, and 7GB. The combination of all of these tones is going to add in the necessary warmth that we need so that her hair doesn't go green or muddy when we take her darker.
Searching for a reason, came out looking to throw me around, but I'll be holding on forever.
The second step is adding a base color where she had that natural regrowth. I am using Joico Lumishine 5N just to deepen her base a little bit and kind of give it some depth. So I am just dragging that down wherever she has the natural, and then I'm going to do a different formula wherever we filled her blonde ends. Okay, so for her ends, I am using Joico Lumishine again, and I did 6N, 7NWB, and then just a small dash of 6NA so that it's not too warm. She wants it to be a little bit darker on top with a little bit of a lighter tone throughout the ends, and then we're also going to be adding in some tape and extensions to fill everything out. I let this process for a total of about 35 minutes, and I did the ends very last.
All right, it's lunchtime. We got ourselves some Jessi Dubs. It's our favorite.
My best one. Okay, we're just about ready to rinse client number 2, and we just rinsed out client number 1. You can see that she lifted beautifully, so we're just giving her a nice little shampoo, and here she is with a root shadow on. We used Goldwell Colorant 7N, 7NA, and it looks absolutely perfect. And now I am putting the extensions in client number 2. So you can see that her color turned out really well. I love the dark tone on her skin. And we are using the color Kinsey, and we are doing 16-inch tape-ins in the front just to fill it in and give it a little bit of fullness right there up in the front, which is really helpful because most clients do have finer hair up there.
I'll be holding on forever. If only this time you would have to burn me down. I crumble deep into the feeling that you leave me to drown. Yeah, I'm still holding up together. If only this time you would have to burn me down. Yeah, you would have to burn me down.
Okay, so we have our third client here. She has been to me once before. She came with a dark all over color, and last time we lifted her hair, we found that she lifted pink, purple, and red because she does have previous box dye on her hair, which is totally fine. People do it, but it does take a little bit longer to break through, and she knows that and understands the process. So we did get a little bit lighter last time, and we are just slowly trying to get her as light as possible with each session. So we are doing a full highlight here to knock through it. It seems like her base lifts pretty well since it's natural, but wherever that box color has grown out, that's where we tend to get those tones. So we're just going to do a full highlight to try to lift through it, and then we're also going to be adding in extensions as well. Okay, so we're blow drying client number 1. Look how beautiful this turned out. We toned her to like this nice ashy blonde because she does want to be pretty white silver ideally. She still has some dimension left in there, so she does know it's going to take another session or 2 to get to her perfect result, but it does look really pretty.
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
Oh, cute.
Great. Baby girl.
Is that what it is? So.
All right, so we are just dusting up client number 1 to give her a health trim and give her a little texture. And then Caitlin is over here foiling client number 3. As you can see, we did a head full of foils, so we're hoping that she lifts really well. And then the extensions are also going to help add in some brighter tones as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. It will be under my hair vlog series. I have a bunch of videos of us just working in the salon on a bunch of clients, and I hope you enjoyed them. I will include all of the before and afters as well. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.